students, welcome to the third session of chapter Sound of class 8 of subject Science. Today we are going to study the topic propagation of sound, means how sound travel. You know that sound is produced by vibrating an object and sound is produced by vibration. And do sound always move or propagate or travel, or does it need any medium? You have already studied that moon has no atmosphere and we cannot hear even large or loud explosions that takes place at any point on the moon. It is why? Because there is no atmosphere, means there is no medium for propagation of sound. And you know that earth has atmosphere and we can hear the sound that are produced on the earth. Then what is the role of vibration? Vibrations, they push the particles around the medium which is present. It may be solid, liquid or gaseous medium. Then these particles in contact with the other particle, they vibrate them, and that is how sound is produced. It means vibrations, they push the nearby particles and that nearby particles push again its neighboring particles, and then this sequence goes on, and then that sound, it completes its path or it travel its path and it moves in a wave form, and these waves are called sound waves. Now you know that sound, it need a medium for propagation or to travel. For this, an activity is given in your book in which we have to take one small bell jar, means it has shape of a bell and having a rubber cork fitted in its neck. Look at the diagram, and we have to drill a small hole. We have to make a hole in center. Then we have to suspend a small bell inside the jar with the help of a glass rod. Then what we have to do? We have to close all the openings around the glass rod with the adhesive solution. Then we will vibrate or we will shake the bell jar. Then we will able to hear the bell. After that, we will take out all the air from the jar by using a vacuum pump. In the same jar, we will do the next step. What we will do? In the same setup, we will take out the air from that bell jar with the help of vacuum pump, and there will be no air present in that jar, and again we will seal it. Then again we will shake it. Then what will observe? We will not be able to hear the sound. We can be able to see the moving bell in the glass jar, but we will not be able to hear the sound. So this activity shows that some medium is required for sound to travel. That is, in this case, air is the medium which is required for the propagation of sound. It means it needs any medium to travel. In the next activity, that is again given in our book, it shows that sound propagates through water. In this activity, what is done? This is water is filled in the tub, and a child is rubbing the stones with his hands inside the water, and other child he has put his ear on the wall of that tub. Then what happens? The that child, he can hear the rubbing sound through the water, and that this shows that sound can travel through water, and it means sound can travel in water also. You know that sound can travel in any medium, and there should be medium. It may be solid or liquid or gas. In the next activity, it is shown that sound propagates through solid. In this activity, what is done? Take a long, solid, smooth aluminum rod with its ends well rounded off. The smoothen it. Let one friend keep one end of this rod near his/her ear, and let the other friend strike some other metal object lightly near the other end of the rod. The first friend will then hear a sound, but it may not be heard by another friend standing near her or him. This sound must have then propagated through the solid aluminium rod. It means that only that child can hear the sound whose ear is kept near the aluminium rod, and other child who is standing beside that child is not able to hear because there is no medium. Now, scientists are able to measure the speed of sound through air as well as through other gases, and through water as well as other liquid. The speed of sound through the air is about 330 meters per second, whereas its speed through water is close to 1500 meter per second. Sound thus propagates much faster through liquid as compared to gases. People living near railway tracks know well in advance about the approaching train. The sound produced by wheels of an approaching train propagates faster through the track and can therefore be heard and detected much before it's heard through the air. So these activities shows that sound need a material to travel or to propagate. Look at the picture. You can make this toy telephone by using cup and joining them with a thread. When you talk through one cup, then other child can hear it through the other end of the thread. So this shows that sound travel through solid. In the next diagram, you can see a child. He has taken bell and he has put his ear above the water, and when he shake the bell, can hear the sound of bell. This shows that sound can travel through water. You know that speed of sound in air is 330 meter per second. In water it is 1500 meter per second, and in solid it is 5000 meter per second. It may be iron or steel. Now it is assignment time. You have to write answers of these questions in your rough notebook. Question number 1. Through which state of matter does sound propagate with slowest speed and with fastest speed? Describe an experiment to show that sound cannot propagate through vacuum. Sound can propagate through liquids. Sound can propagate through solids. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.